Welcome back. Some school bus drivers are being trained to watch more than your kids. They're keeping an eye on, well, terrorists.
Yeah, looking out for him. Jeff Beatty is the master trainer for School Bus Watch, and he joins us now from Washington, D.C. Thank you for being with us. Wait a second. Terrorists on school buses? How do you come together with that? You know, the people who are driving the school bus could actually be spotting potential terrorists.
Well, I think that we all will remember just not so long ago this very successful terrorist operation in Russia against a school in Beslan, Russia, where Chechen terrorists took numerous children hostages, and it did not end well. We know terrorists learn by every operation that is conducted. We also, Edie, have found information on captured hard drives in Iraq and other places, terrorist hard drives of their computers, that indicate that there are plans there for U.S. schools in the heartland. So when you think about all the work, the good work that we're doing in transportation security, at airports, in public transit like you have there in New York, after all, school buses transport millions of kids a day.
Let me stop you and try to clarify what you're saying. So the premise is that terrorists will use school buses as a tool, or they will get on the school buses and use the children, or what?
Any of the above. It's C, any of the above. You know, Highway Watch and School Bus Watch are focused on protecting their respective industries, and the school bus industry is all about protecting the kids. Now, there's several operations we're concerned about. Package bombs that might be left on unattended vehicles and then functioned when the vehicles are put into service. The potential for a hostage situation, as you mentioned, would be significant. And also, our school buses are very non-threatening. They're ubiquitous. They're everywhere. They drive up to our major buildings, our museums, our national icons on class trips all the time, and people expect to see them. So we want to guard against the bus being taken and used as a large vehicle bomb as well. Those are the three main scenarios.
Well, John Rollins, Jeffrey, says that he's a former Homeland Security intelligence official. He says that this may be a good program, but it could force bus drivers to be vigilantes, not taking their job seriously and trying to look for terrorists when they should be worrying about the kids. How do you answer that?
Well, absolutely not, because we have part of the training absolutely says and addresses that concern. We tell them that their first priority is to safely drive the school bus. But on the other hand, we don't want to completely ignore or not make use of observations that they will make in the performance of their daily job.
Is that too much to ask for a bus driver, or are you going to need additional personnel?
No, it's not too much to ask of a bus driver, because they see things. Ever since Columbine, they've been more attuned to possible violence with children having weapons. So it's not too much to ask of them. They're the ones that do the pre-trips every day of their bus for safety, you know, fluids and brakes. Now we're teaching them a few more places to look to make sure something couldn't be concealed. All we want them to do is tell us when they see something unusual in the normal performance of their duties.
You're not saying arm them, though, right? Because in Columbine, the thing that would have stopped it was if someone else had a gun in there.
Well, if someone else had a gun, or if Klebold and Harris had been observed acting suspiciously in the parking lot of Columbine, they did not take a bus to Columbine that day. But we've had other instances where kids have brought weapons on buses.
Thank you. Jeff Beatty from HighwayWatch.com. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
We appreciate it.